Israel cannot exist without being propped up by the United States.
You think so?
Its nuclear program came from the United States. Its weapons come from the United States. Its economy is supported by the United States. I'm not attacking Israel. I'm just saying in point of fact, I think that's true.
Any country, if there is any country out there that fundamentally cannot exist without being subsidized by American taxpayers, then not only should that country not exist, but that country already does not exist. It's not really...
That's interesting.
It's not really a country.
Right? No, it's...
Bam! This was surprising to me. Tucker and Matt Walsh. Matt Walsh works for the Daily Wire. We all know Daily Wire's in the tank for Zionism and Israel and the ethnic cleansing that's big. People don't like to, they like to challenge you when you say genocide, but they don't challenge an ethnic cleansing because that's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to get rid of the Palestinians out of the Gaza and the West Bank. That's their plan. That's called an ethnic cleansing.
You don't have to succeed at genocide for it to be called genocide, by the way.
That's
you don't
right.
have to actually,
that's
you have
right.
to attempt it.
Right. So here's what they had to say on Tucker Carlson, or do you say Carlson? I say Carlson with a Z. Tucker Carlson about Israel. Hold on to your... Here we go.
Israel cannot exist without being propped up by the United States.
You think so?
Its nuclear program came from the United States. Its weapons come from the United States. Its economy is supported by the United States. I'm not attacking Israel. I'm just saying in point of fact, I think that's true. And I mean, Israel thinks it's true or they wouldn't have armies of lobbyists and influencers in the United States. Bibi wouldn't have shown up twice in the past 3 months.
Good point. Great point. You think that's true? At first I was like, oh, is Matt Walsh going to try to push back on this obvious point? But guess what? The answer just may surprise you. Or will it?
Any country, if there is any country out there that fundamentally cannot exist without being subsidized by American taxpayers, then not only should that country not exist, but that country already does not exist. It's not really...
That's interesting.
It's not really a country.
Right? No, it's...
Bam! So correct me if I'm wrong. Tucker Carlson saying Israel could not exist without the money from the United States. Matt Walsh does him one better, says not only it shouldn't exist, and if it is existing, it's not really even a country. So what he's saying is that if you can't survive on your own, you're not a real country, you're a colony, and that's what Israel actually is, a colony of the United States. And so basically Israel should be called Isn't Real. Come on, that's pretty good. Tip of the hat to Rick Overton for writing that. I mean, I do think Israel exists, but that doesn't make it good. Hurricanes exist. Tornadoes exist. Will it continue to exist? That has a lot to do with what appears to be the literal wrath of God upon Israel right now. Have you seen the fires? Did you see the sandstorm? It seems like the literal wrath of God is coming down on them. And you might notice that whenever you see destruction in Gaza, it's rubble. It's complete rubble. Whenever you see destruction in Israel, it's always like a burning foliage, never buildings of rubble. What do they know about making buildings that everybody in Malibu didn't know? That's my question.
Blue roofs?
No, what's that?
Blue roofs?
I don't know. Now watch, when Israel asks for help to put that fire out, I bet they're going to be hit with a 500-foot tsunami. That's my next guess. And when they run out of food, here comes the locusts, which, by the way, Bill Gates says are crunchy and delicious.
Still be okay.
So anyway, you know that stupid argument like about Israel? They go, oh, Israel, does it have a right to exist? That's a distract from the real issue, which is why are we paying for Israel to exist? That's the real question.
Yeah.
And my advice to Matt Walsh is don't let Ben Shapiro hear you say that, because he's going to make you visit Auschwitz with Ben and Rabbi Shmuley.
Like the Elon got. Elon got that treatment.
Elon got that treatment.
Ben on one side, Shapiro, Rabbi Shmuley on your other side. Rabbi Shmuley talking about dildos he sells with his daughter. It's like she sells, she shells.
Let's hear it one more time, because this really shocked me. I did not expect Matt Walsh to say this.
Israel cannot exist without being propped up by the United States.
You think so?
Its nuclear program came from the United States. Its weapons come from the United States. Its economy is supported by the United States. I'm not attacking Israel. I'm just saying in point of fact, I think that's true. And I mean, Israel thinks it's true, or they wouldn't have armies of lobbyists and influencers in the United States. Bibi wouldn't have shown up twice in the past 3 months.
Any country, if there is any country out there that fundamentally cannot exist without being subsidized by American taxpayers, then not only should that country not exist, but that country already does not exist. It's not really.
That's interesting.
It's not really a country.
Right? No, it's.
Whoa. That's my reaction to that. Whoa. That's WHOA exclamation. Whoa.
That's worse than saying Christ is king.
That's worse than what?
Saying Christ is king.
That is worse than saying that.
I mean, Candace saying Christ is king, I don't even know how they made a big deal about that, to be honest with you. That seems bizarre.
What a wrong hill to die on.
Yeah, Cavalry Hill.
Yeah, right. Do you think that all the Christians in the world are going to go, all right, he's not king? Do you think that was ever going to happen? You think you're going to win that argument?
The whole thing, your whole bullshit scam depends on making them think you guys are joined at the hip with
Christ.
Judeo-Christian values, which is Abrahamic values, which includes Muslims, but we made up Judeo-Christians to push the Muslims out of the Abrahamic umbrella. That's why they say that nonsense term of
Judeo-Christian. Kurt coming in with the facts that you didn't know.
Like, I don't even care about your feelings.
So that's where Judeo-Christian comes from, because they wanted to cut the Arabs out of the whole thing. And,
yeah, it's a real...
and them pushing back on the Christ is King thing is the dumbest thing, because the evangelicals in the United States, which super support Israel because of some biblical thing they think, why would you want to do that and push them away? Because that's all that does. Christ is not king.
Dumb.
That was dumb. You have to.
Because they lost a lot of their kids fighting your war in Iraq, dipshits.
Yeah.
So a lot of people that were suckered during the George W. Bush years with that Christian Zionist nonsense gibberish that's frankly satanic, they kind of have caught wise to a little more than they did before, put it that way. And that's why people voted for no more wars. Because everybody's sick of that.
100%. Kurt's on it. 100%. Make sure you subscribe if you're watching this. Make sure you smash that like. I didn't used to have to. I never ever said that stuff.
Ethnically cleanse that like button right now.
That's right.
Relentlessly.
And share the video. Share this video. Share this video. That's what you got to do, because YouTube is coming down on us. Come see us on tour. We're going to be in Bakersfield, San Jose, California, Buffalo, New York, Toledo, Montreal, Toronto, Ottawa, Glasgow, Manchester, Belfast, Dublin, Liverpool, Birmingham, and London. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.